I am now recording.
That's very ominous.
But it's a little low for some reason.
Just make sure you're on that mic.
I am.
Like kissing it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting, wonderful, wonderful, amazing, incredible episode of DipShips, the legitimate boating podcast. I, as always, am your Captain Calamity Carl, and joining me today, Rear Admiral PM.
Howdy.
Maritime Medi.
Hello!
There's no Nick.
The fuck?
Yeah.
We've lost Nick.
What the?
Fellas, his barrel fell out into the ocean, and we're trying to find him, but there's a thick fog.
God.
Well,
damn.
we'll fish him up at some point.
He'll go up at some point.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're starting to smell. He needed to bathe a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully there won't be any like bites in him when we find him. But
After Cat
I'll
told him
be
it was
fine.
okay not to bathe last week, he just kind of,
let himself go, a little stinky boo boo baby.
It's been a whole week not bathing, and then...
Bad influence.
I'm not saying we intentionally pushed the barrel overboard or anything.
No. I mean, just because we threw in a couple of bars of soap in the barrel before he fell out doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, a couple bits of
Squirted
Irish
that
Spring.
whole bottle of fucking Head and Shoulders all in one into the...
Hey, don't joke. I use that shit, all right? I get bad dander if I have to.
Yeah, but that's the one you also use as body soap.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, isn't all-in-one bad to use, but
A little bit, but
It's okay. I just use the dandruff shampoo.
you poo poo. How we doing, fellas?
It's been an exhausting week. Not exhausting. Actually, no, I take that back. It was mentally exhausting. Physically, not that much. But I am in a better place mentally than I have been in the last 2.5, almost 3 months.
Let's fucking go.
Because
Nice.
I finally have the keys to my new apartment.
Nice.
Hell yeah! How much did it cost you?
Too
Let's
much.
not focus on the negatives right now.
Too much. Here's the thing. It is, in totality, it is a little bit bigger than the current apartment that I'm in. I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment, mainly because I like the space, because I am the family
Hoarder.
hoarder. No, I'm not. I myself am not a hoarder. My entire family's the hoarder, but their significant others don't want them to be hoarders, but they still want to hoard.
You are the family storage unit.
Thank you. That's it. Yes, that is
Charge them
exactly
rent.
it. I have technically with one of them. That one isn't actually talking to me at the moment. So,
Oh?
yeah. It's a fucking long story, and I don't have time to get into it, but there's kind of like a kerfuffle with the Mendes siblings going on at the moment, where the 2 oldest brothers aren't talking to each other. They kind of had a falling out at the tail end of last year, because they had bought a house together. It was this big, like, farmyard, like 4-acre property.
Scary.
And at the tail end of last year, they lost it. They no longer have it. They've sold the place because of things going on with my oldest brother shirking responsibilities onto my older brother, and my older brother not being content with the oldest brother, and they've had kind of a falling out. So now my oldest brother is with my parents, and my older brother is with the in-laws, his in-laws. And nobody's kind of talking with each other right now. And I've been kind of like the mediator between the two of them. And, hey, let me tell you, mediating ain't going well right now, boys. there's a lot of insults and borderline slurs being thrown back and forth at each other.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's kind of a war zone in the Mendes households right now. Because the oldest brother went back to our parents, so now my older brother is like, oh, so what? Mom and dad are on your side, even though it was clearly your fault? And, like, looking back at it in hindsight, it is totally my oldest brother's fault of them not having that beautiful house and property anymore. So yeah, there's that. That's a short version of the story without getting into too many specifics. And then my older sister is just kind of like in her own world because she is now a single mother of 5 kids. Wait, 5?
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Am I forgetting one? Oh god, I'm such a bad uncle. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's a 4. 4. My bad. Yeah, because she's the one that had the husband OD earlier last year.
Oh.
So this is the first Christmas with just her and the kids, and she's just kind of going through her own thing, not in the best mental place at the moment. So kind of a mental downer for the entire Mendes family at the moment. But I'm on the up, so that's good.
Nice.
Yeah, everyone's got it depressed and fucked up, but I'm great.
Oh, no, I'm not great, but I'm a little better. I'm doing a little better now. Like, shit was getting real bad. Like, if you had asked me, like, a week and a half ago, I broke down, like, 3 times and just kind of fetaled in bed and cried. It wasn't good. But now it's better. Now I have keys to a new place.
Yeah.
Yes! Yosha!
I'm paying over double what I'm currently paying, but hey, I'm not going to be homeless at the end of the month.
Can you afford to pay it?
Yeah, I can. It's going to be tight, but I can.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta stop eating at McDonald's again.
No, I don't eat at McDonald's. Ever since cheat meal, I kind of just stopped going. The last time I went to McDonald's was for this podcast. Was for the donut burger thing, I believe was the last time.
That's entirely fair.
Yeah, I only ever go to McDonald's for this podcast and no other fucking reason. Considering I've had food from there stolen from me or vomited on. Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good on Mickey D's. Other than that, what have I done? I haven't played anything, haven't watched anything. Can I take a moment of y'all's time
No.
to go back to to go back to last week and talk a little bit more about My Hero?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I didn't want to go too into depth because we had a guest on last week, but I kind of just want to gush over the 13 episodes.
Do you know if Misha's seen?
Right. Okay. Yes. No more accidental spoilers. I'm sorry, Misha. I will consider your feelings. Bitch, I need you to write me a list of everything that you've watched so I can freely spoil it on this podcast, okay? Thank you. Please and thank you.
Quickly at her on Discord.
Or yeah, you could just do that. Hopefully she responds. Or if you don't care, that works for me too. I don't know if Misha is at all interested in My Hero whatsoever. I'm going to stop caring in 10, 9... 8. I've stopped caring. So I'll try not to get into too many specifics. There was just a couple of things I want to bring up.
Howdy partners, DipShips robot Enter McGee here, taking a break from rounding up the cattle at my ranch. Anywho, PM is about to spoil a bunch of My Hero supposedly, so please skip ahead 8 minutes and 43 seconds at the beat, which should land you at the 18 minute and 12 second timestamp. Also, this PM guy's got 2 of the smallest.
1. Oh, hold on. I feel something tugging on the line.
Oh, that's Nick.
Oh no. Never mind.
It's not Misha. Who cares? Goodbye.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. There's just a specific few things that I want to bring up. Mainly, I need to talk to y'all about Bakugo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bakugo is probably my favorite out of all the children.
Okay.
Of all the kids in this in the show. Do you know what my favorite scenes of Bakugo are? They're seldom. They're very few and far between. My favorite scenes of Bakugo, and probably of the show, period, are because we know how Bakugo is. He doesn't talk. He screams. He screams every single sentence.
Yes.
My favorite scenes of the show are when he is talking like a normal person with All Might. Those calm and sometimes somber moments of him just talking to All Might about all the shit that's happening, with Deku, and them just having a heart-to-heart are my favorite scenes of the entire show.
Him speaking to the only person he respects.
Yes. Because it shows that, oh no, Bakugo's like not just anger on legs. No, Bakugo's an actual person. And yes, he has many faults, his anger being one of them, and that's not going away anytime soon. But no, there's an actual person behind all of that anger. And he uses that anger as, like, I don't want to call it a coping mechanism, but a mechanism to keep his on top stature, I suppose we can call it that. And yeah, every season where I get these moments just propels him further and further upward, especially toward the end of this 13 episode batch where he had his Deku moment.
Yeah.
Where do I go into specifics about that? It happened in the first fucking episode of the series.
I'd say go for it, and I guess we could all just scream really loud when this segment is over.
Sure.
That way they have a very clear visual line.
Bakugo had his Deku moment where his body acted on his own, where he became a true hero at that moment, at that specific moment when it needed to happen the most. He was never truly a hero up until that point. Sure, he did heroic things, quote unquote. He helped people, but that was all. It was all in his path to be the best or to be at the top. All of that heroic shit just happened to be in his way, and he kind of walked over it. But this is the first moment of the entire series where it's no, Bakugo's an actual hero. He's got the chops to be a hero.
The first time it's not in service of his goal.
Exactly. The first time in this entire series where he did something for someone else and not himself. Because every action, every stepping stone of Bakugo throughout this entire series has always been for Bakugo. This was the first time he did something for not only another person, but potentially the entire world. The entire world needed Bakugo to do what he did. And good on him.
I'm proud of him.
Although in the end, it kind of didn't really matter because it happened anyway. The thing that he was trying to stop still happened, but it didn't happen. But it happened. But it didn't happen. Let's see. What else? Oh, Mirko is just the best character ever. She's wife.
Huge wife.
Sorry, Midnight. You're dead to me and probably to the show. By the way that the show was, fucking spelling it out for me, you might be actually dead. I don't know. Nobody confirm anything for me, please. But fucking Mirko is new wife. I mean, Mirko, just because of the artwork I've seen on the internet over years, I've seen artwork of Mirko years before she ever debuted in the show.
Yeah.
And now that I finally see her and her doing things, I'm like, yeah, she's top tier.
I want to breed her like a rabbit. No, I get it.
Yes, agreed.
Mirko, despite being, I believe, number 5 on the hero chart.
5 or 6, somewhere in there.
Definitely top 10, but I believe it's specifically number 5. She almost ended the series by herself.
Yeah. Just finished it in one.
I mean, technically she did it. She in fact did it. But then by some sort of miracle, everything kind of reversed on itself. Because some jackass with laser eyes wanted to zap a machine and accidentally undid the uh-oh.
Once again, Cyclops ruins everything for everyone.
Let's see, what else? I really like Twice.
Mm-hmm.
Twice.
Oh, the good boy.
Twice has a tragic backstory. He has a tragic current story because he wants to help his friends, or the people that he believes to be his friends, and he's just a big fuck up. He fucked up real bad once with the Bird Mafia, and now he really fucked up bad here. And I feel bad that the things ended the way that they ended with Twice. But I understand why they needed to happen, because Twice accidentally became hyper busted in the last season.
Yeah, Twice is very damn powerful.
And Twice proved in this season he's actually way more busted than we thought he was.
Yep.
Not only, this is a spoiler on his power, but you're going to see it once, so it's not that important. Not only can Twice make copies of himself, he can make copies of other people, and not only that, he copies their quirks in the copy that he made. That shit is busted.
Yeah.
Yep. The Sad Man's Parade is the strongest ability in the fucking series.
No, hold on. It is the second most busted. The first most busted is Eraserhead, because I gotta talk about fucking Eraser. That man is too cool for his own worth.
I mean, yeah.
He is... Who's the mangaka for the series?
Horikoshi.
Horikoshi has tried to nerf or fucking put an end to Eraser, like, what, 5 times now? And
he's
never...
just too cool.
He's just too fucking cool. How cool is he?
Local man too cool to die.
Local man cuts off his own leg to stay cool. I fucking love Eraserhead.
Really didn't have to cut off his own leg. He really could have just waited like 30 seconds.
He really didn't, because once we found out when someone else shows up later, it's like, bro, you could have waited.
Yeah, you literally could have waited like 30 seconds and someone else would have walked in and pulled the thing.
No, but he could have waited, because after the thing happened and the fucking reinforcements arrive, the thing that happened could have just been reversed. Didn't need the whole leg thing, unless the whole leg thing could be also reversed. I don't know how good that tech is yet.
Yeah, I haven't been watching this season, but I didn't know where they ended. I've muted Crunchyroll and I've been looking at the last episode. Yeah, they got pretty fucking in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything that happened kind of happened.
Yep.
Now we're just kind of in the aftermath of the things happening.
Was this latest episode the last of the season?
14 I just saw dropped.
Yeah, it started back up again. So this is the start of part 2 of the season.
Yeah, I think they went on a holiday break. I don't know for how long. And it seems like they're back because episode 14 just dropped like yesterday, I think.
I see a lot of 2 days ago.
2 days ago, okay. Yeah, hey, My Hero good. My Hero very good. I talked about this, I said this before, but if this season continues on this track, on this fucking trajectory, it is on its path to be the best season of anime that I have ever seen in my life ever.
Damn, that's pretty big.
And I'm a Bleach fan. Like, Bleach is my number 1 up there. And
I'm so sorry.
My Hero it flip-flops between Bleach and My Hero. My Hero is, with this season by itself, this half season by itself, it's ready to take the cake. As long as they don't drop another fucking school festival on me, this is on track to be...
PM, can I say one thing that won't
ever.
spoil anything, but will tell you that there are no school festivals?
Okay, fantastic.
It is nothing but gas from here on out.
Yeah,
it just continues.
Forward, it do not stop at all.
I am, of future events, I am only aware of one thing, and that was one thing that Jordan spoiled for me just by posting a picture on Twitter fucking years ago. I'm only aware of one future thing, and I'm trying to connect the dots to see how that future thing happens, and I have no fucking idea from this point.
I don't even remember what that is, so I'm excited.
I mean, we can just actually no. Again, Misha.
I was gonna say you could just fucking DM it to me.
Sure. Let me do that. Where are you? There you are. There you go.
Let me see.
I sent that to the right person, right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So no idea how it gets to that point, because it seems like everything is okay. I can think of like one thing that might tie into that. Something that happened like way like in season 2. They referenced this, and then it's never been brought up ever again since then. You remember when the kids went on a training camp, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the League of Villains found them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Somebody at some point they said somebody in the school is a traitor, and leaked the info to the League of Villains.
Oh, don't you worry, PM. That's coming up soon.
Oh, okay, fantastic, fantastic. Then
Honestly,
like every note that I've had is being nipped in the bud.
At this point, like, it's a race between the anime and the manga, which finishes first.
Not really. I mean, if this season ends at a specific point and then they just take a long enough break, the manga's probably going to end before then.
Yeah, a question to you fucking filthy page turners.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
Is the ending in sight? Can
Looks
you see
like
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
in.
We are.
As far as we are aware, we're in the midst of the final fight.
Okay.
Yes. Unless some fucking Avengers, what was it? Endgame Infinity War bullshit happens where they undo everything to redo everything.
That'd be fucking stupid.
If time travel gets involved, I am traveling to Japan and I am ending this man myself.
In Minecraft.
I've been
Minecraft,
left.
thank you. Yes, in Minecraft.
I've been left a little worried in terms of the manga because I've been seeing people say this is peak gas content of the latest My Hero stuff, and then I've seen other people who I assume just have pretentious opinions going, it's kind of mid, could have been better,
right,
whatever. Yeah. So I don't
some
know.
choices, but also
I
am not the one writing the fucking manga. So
PM, can I show you one? This is not a real thing. I'm gonna type in while I put this picture down too. This is fan art and not a real panel. This I've been seeing this in reference to One Piece chapter 1072 because of events that have happened in the latest chapter.
Okay.
And I like look at this and I'm like, I need this. I'm getting so fucking excited about everything happening in One Piece. So I know how you feel. Where I'm like, if Oda drops the ball, 2 wasn't enough.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
This is Luffy's grandfather Garp beating the shit out of Blackbeard, the man who sent Ace to die.
Okay, yes, I knew about Blackbeard. I did know that he sent Ace to die. I don't know who Garp is.
Garp is Luffy's grandpa.
Yes.
Yeah,
he is a Marine.
Navy,
He's one of
right? Marines.
He is the hero of the Marines.
Okay.
He was one of the strongest, having fought alongside Roger against every other big name pirate of their era. And winning.
And
2 men
he
against
the
the
one who
whole
caught,
crew.
air quotes, Roger?
No, Roger handed himself over.
Yeah, to Garp.
I think to Garp. Garp is the reason why Ace and Luffy met, because Ace is Roger's son. And he was like, hey, Garp, I have a kid. Go pick him up and look after him. And Garp's like, why would I do that? And he went, I know you'll do it. We're buds. I know you'll do it, bitch. Hey.
Adopt my son, idiot.
Every time I see something so far along in One Piece, it genuinely makes me excited to see it eventually get animated and for it to eventually finish, because of all the anime things that I've wanted to do over the years, One Piece has always been like on the upper echelon of them. And that's why I genuinely, not just because of the money, even though the money's nice, I genuinely want to hit the Patreon goal for One Pum.
One Pum.
I really want to see it.
Genuinely same, because I want your reactions to everything that fucking happens so bad.
Listen, this latest arc is
it's fucking crazy. It's like, you guys don't understand. When Oda said we're in the end game, he fucking meant it.
Yeah, we are there.
Like, it's hitting me now. One Piece is ending. Like,
we're in the end game. It's gonna be another 300 chapters, but
yeah. It's like, it's gonna take a bit, but this is like it. He's like, hey, you guys have been asking about this void century where history has been gone from the world. I'm answering that now.
Oof.
It's like, whoa, what do you mean? He literally just dropped what devil fruits actually are. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, it's oof.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. We're in this wild era of things that have been in our lives for so long are coming to an end, and it's fucking wild. Like, One Piece is ending. It is in sight, whether it's this year or next year or fucking even 2025. It has an end.
Like, I'm only 5 years older than One Piece. They just celebrated their 25th anniversary.
Fucking Pokemon.
I hate
Ash,
that you just put that in perspective like that. Die.
Ash is retiring.
Yeah?
We know people younger than Ash has ever existed.
No, yeah. Some of my preferred people are younger than Ash.
Ash technically existed in... When did the original Pokemon come out? 1999? Like in Japan,
anime
Pokemon?
start date.
The anime or the games? Because the games came out in like
93.
April 1st, 1997, it looks like.
Okay, that's an anime. But considering Ash is based off of Red, and Red is fucking... Let's assume 1993. Motherfucker
let me
is
just look it up real quick so we're not fucking liars. 96. Yeah, I am 96. Indeed a fucking liar.
Okay. Once again, like, compared to you two, Ash, Red, whatever, is younger than you by 4 years.
Yeah.
4 to 5 years.
Well, I mean, technically 20 years, but...
20 years, yeah.
That's because he's the boy that doesn't die.
Yes, exactly. It's wild. We are in an era where things are ending. Next thing you know, fucking Best of Our Lives is going to have a season finale. Or General Hospital. Or Downtown Abbey. You know, all these fucking, like, 30-year plus series are just going to end up fucking finishing along with One Piece.
I mean, I hate to bring this up, but, I mean, some of them have finished before, and then they fucking Boruto'd or Doctor Who'd.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Like, those, again, like, even longer series, like Naruto ended fucking how long ago now? 7-8 years ago, maybe?
Yeah.
Alright, yes, but then.
Yes, but then, and now we have fucking Boruto, but I don't know, man. I feel I've never felt age more than I have in the past year, where I see things that have been around for almost as long as I have, that have been integrated in my life. Like, Pokemon is my life, whether I like it or not. I've played it since the fucking beginning. I play it now, and Ash is ending. I'm gonna watch that last season, that whatever, however many episodes it is, like 12 or 13 or 10, whatever. And I'm probably gonna cry through every episode.
Fucking same, actually.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
But I'm also excited because it's the start of new things.
It's long overdue.
I agree 100%. Like, it should have been a new main character. Like, I'll give you Johto. But Hoenn onward, it could have been new characters. Yeah. Just JoJo the shit. New protagonist, you could have done that.
May, yeah.
Exactly. You make, like, if Red is based off, or Ash is based off of Red, you could have done characters based off their video game equivalents throughout every series.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they did with the girls. That's it.
Hey, we didn't yell after the My Hero spoilers ended.
Oh, whatever.
Ah!
Misha's good at her job.
I'll go back and listen and check for a timestamp.
No, just use that scream there to move it backwards.
I think I'm done reminiscing over old man shit.
Was that all for your week, or do you have more stuff?
I think that's it. I wanted to bring back up the old stuff because I didn't really do much else with my week other than get some keys.
Yay! You got keys though.
I did. I have 2 keys.
I have some notes. So Dumpy's getting a little fucked up at work.
Oh yeah.
Johnny.
So he's let me put it this way: he's not good at his job.
I'm not surprised whatsoever, but go on.
You already know this.
He's gotten a lot of complaints, and then of course our boss has told him that he's gotten a lot of complaints, and he's like, "I'll take pictures. I do my job good. I do a good job." Every teacher up there fucking complains. All of us have done his area. It looks like shit. When I had to do his area when he was in his old section, it looked like shit. Awful.
Very icky. No good.
So there's there might be a possibility he gets his ass fired, considering he's also been talking back and taking off a lot.
Oh, I see.
But then there's the possibility of, well, I mean, I don't know if it could be worse necessarily, but There could be someone worse.
There's always that possibility.
You could have an outright stalker instead of a potential stalker.
I've worked with a lot of really bad people at my old job. I worked with a guy who got drunk every night and one night just did not do any more, did nothing. Fell asleep in a classroom on his fucking phone, and that's all he did. And somehow didn't get fired.
Living the dream.
So that's a fun potential thing. I, of course, am perfect and without flaws and have gotten 0 complaints that I'm aware of. And if I have, no, I haven't. Fuck you. My mom keeps bringing up going on a diet.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I'm like, I understand and I get it and I know you're concerned, but when we were having a conversation, you don't need to say it every like minute. All I called her to talk about fucking Super Nintendo World. I was like, I think for my birthday, I'm gonna, because I'll have like 3 weeks vacation. I'm just gonna take the whole week of my birthday off, fly my ass to Florida and go to fuck with whoever's available and just fucking go to Universal, go to Super Nintendo World. And her first immediate response wasn't, make sure you have the money, wasn't, make sure that you go with friends and have fun or anything. It just, you gotta make sure you do. You're gonna plan for something like that. You should plan to drop a few pounds,
Okay, on her behalf, I kind of get where she's coming from because, okay, you're going to a theme park. You're a big boy. Theme parks do not treat us big boys all that well.
No, trust me, I understood exactly where she was coming from. But when she continued, just like, we want to keep you around, not keep you around. And I'm like, all right, listen.
What?
Why did she have to say it in the corniest way possible?
I'm like, all right, listen, you fucking white-ass, Gruntilda-ass bitch with your nose boil. Shut the fuck up.
Bitch, this isn't fucking Malcolm in the Middle. Fucking, like... whatever.
I talked to her again today, and again she's like, oh, I'm like, don't fucking say it. Stop saying it every 5 minutes. I know, I'm fat. I get it, dog. I can look down and see it myself.
It's okay. Once again, on her behalf,
I can suck my own nipple. I get it.
It's not now, Carl. It is not just the weight. You are 30 now.
Yeah.
The weight becomes so much harder to lose the older you get.
Yeah.
And I am speaking from experience.
I am too, because trust me, I've tried before. When I was on my diet last time, and then I had one meal off the diet, and it was like, oh, I gained 30 pounds from one meal. And it wasn't even anything. It was like a burger and fries. It wasn't even anything heavy.
That is literally impossible. It is literally impossible.
It wasn't. I'm over exaggerating. It wasn't 30 pounds, but you know what I mean.
I would like to hope so. But
you took a really good dump and you lost like 10 pounds.
God, I wish. Some days I wish I could just squeeze my stomach and just everything just pop out.
Something that
like a little
like
zit.
A big zit.
Yeah.
Something that I discovered while dieting over the years, like when I was 500 pounds and went on my initial diet, the thing that helped me the most was somebody there right beside me doing it with me. So whatever meals we had the exact same meals. I wasn't in charge of prepping them. It was always the other person who always knew what they were doing, who always knew the calorie count and the sugar intake and blah, 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 blah.
Let me tell you, PM, you're putting a lot of pressure on Medi right now.
I was about to say, I'm not fucking bullied into this right now.
I mean, I wasn't even insinuating Medi. I was insinuating me. Carl,
Who else is it gonna be?
I mean, if Carl ever wants to just say, fuck it, take the year off and come to Canada, let's go on a hyper diet for a fucking year or 9 months or whatever. I got a spare bed. I got 2 spare bedrooms. Bring the both of you chuckle fucks down here. We take a crash course diet. We're fucking supermodels in 9 months.
I was about to say I got bills to pay, but really it's just the car insurance, and if I'm not driving the car...
Well, I mean, you also technically pay the electric because I take your Patreon payment for it.
Well, yeah.
Just saying.
But, like, if we don't have an apartment, then we don't do...
And then I go, there's some left over? That's going to Misha.
I mean, yeah. Obviously, pay our employee.
But also, Medi, like, come on. You could help out a little bit. You could do some meal prep. Probably lose a few pounds yourself.
I should really do some more meal prep myself.
Go to hell.
I knew it.
Just because you're right doesn't mean you're correct.
Listen,
I
as
think-
the skinniest one here,
Uh-huh.
Nick's not here. I'm the skinniest one here.
Now, the only reason you're that is because of your height.
I mean,
As-
yes, if I was a little fucking 3-foot tall goblin, I'd be round as shit. But
As-
I'm not.
As soon as we blow out your fucking kneecaps, you're gonna be walking sideways through doors. Literally, because you'll be waddling because you have no kneecaps.
Oh, that's
Well,
funny.
first off, please don't take a shotgun to my kneecaps. I don't know why I have to say this.
I'll think about it.
You consider it.
Thanks. Thanks.
That's the wrong one. Okay. So I did something this week.
Why?
Oh.
Gross. I don't do anything.
I was excited to do. I swapped?
Yeah, you swapped it.
I swapped it. I swapped the insides of a Game
yes.
Boy SP that I have. A Game Boy Advanced SP that was all scratched and fucked up. I have a video also. It's too big.
Your
Yes, it
fire
is.
is too powerful.
Oh, maybe it's considering it
Man,
now.
you have fucking two cool Game Boy Advance SPs. I have the fucking Toys R Us exclusive that's half orange, half green. It looks like a fucking clown.
No, that's one cool Game Boy Advance SP and one empty shell.
Oh, Discord on my phone broke when I
Oh,
tried to
fine,
send it
fair
again.
enough.
That's funny.
Oh, rest in peace.
Anyway, I have the tweets somewhere. I'll have to go find it. But yeah, I just swapped the insides out and then realized when I put it all together, I was like, let me not tighten all these screws all in completely just yet, just in case something is wrong on the inside.
Yep, that's smart.
And then I turned it on and I went, why is the light all the way in that one corner?
Uh-oh.
The reflective strip did not get taken.
It's because it was tucked into the corner. So I moved it down and I went, that feels like there's something else that's supposed to be here. And I looked on the screen of the old one and then I noticed the reflective bar. And I went, oh! So I ripped that off and put it on the new screen. And it still looks like shit. So I bought a backlight mod.
Oh, that's good.
Which is like, all right, so yeah, it's just a backlit screen. There's nothing else you need to do other than connect it to the board. Except you also have to cut out a piece of the inside of the shell. I'm like, I don't like that, but I'll do it. Here's the tweet video of me manhandling these SPs. If you want to see them, you can check out the video version or go to Twitter or whatever the fuck. Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, it was fun to do. I like ripping these apart and putting them together. Let me tell you how stressful this shit is. I had no problem until they were like, okay, now you need to disconnect the ribbon cable for the screen.
As
Ah,
soon
yeah.
as soon
doesn't
as you
feel
get
good.
to the ribbons, it might as well be bomb defusal.
The ribbons stress me out more than anything on God's green earth. Because it's like, these things are fragile and can tear easy. Make sure
Yeah.
you rip it out of that fucking socket. It's like, well,
Ribbon cable connectors on boards always feel bad.
Oh, it's so
Like they
awful.
100% of the time feel bad to put cable into and take cable out of. It's wild.
It's so, and then they're like, when you because you know the hinge part is split into two halves. So one of them is just like held on by a screw, and they're like, yeah, make sure that when you put that on, it does not clap onto the ribbon and destroy it. I'm like, thanks. That's so cool. Thanks.
Yep.
That is a new fear that I have. New fear unlocked. Hell. The other thing was putting the hinges in, because the hinges, Jesus fucking Christ, are the worst thing imaginable. You've got to like jab something in there to get them out, and then putting them in, it's like, all right, hold them down on your desk and just like push. I actually damaged one of them because I like couldn't get it in and had to like try to use a tool to get it in, and then use my teeth to try and chomp it in, and it just wouldn't move.
Fuck that.
Before I eventually just like tapped it on my desk and it went in, and I went, what? Why? Oh.
Whatever works.
It worked. It looks
As long
nice.
As long as it doesn't explode.
It looks nice. It functions. Eventually it'll have a better fucking screen that's backlit. I like it. I want to do more of this shit. I had to replace the pin connector on my NES a while ago, and boy, that was an experience.
I wish I had any sort of experience in doing this shit other than just clean it with alcohol swabs. That'll fix the problem.
That usually fixes the problem.
Yeah, most of the time.
Hey, you know what's a pain in the butt, though? Replacing batteries on Game Boy cartridges.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out you gotta fucking solder those.
Yeah.
We figured that out when we opened my copy of Crystal, and I was like, I'll just swap the battery out real... Oh, Oh, it's all soldered
I
together.
was looking and I was like, oh, that's like, oh. Well, we could rip it off, which I don't recommend, or...
I mean, you have a soldering kit. We just gotta, figure out at some point if we really want to commit to it.
Yeah.
So also, I think it was Thursday, I stopped by my old job to visit one of my coworkers because they just made him a head of the building. Medi, it's the school that's like right down the street over there.
Yep.
I stopped by over there with some pizza and we sat down and we talked and I was like, how's things over here? And he's like, oh, it's shit.
Nice.
Literally got worse. Don't know how, but it did. I'm like, that's great. While we were talking, one of the pipes outside of their office fucking started leaking.
All right. Dope.
Just burst and started leaking. We're like, why do we hear running water? We walked outside and like, oh shit. Oh, it's going. Oh, wow. That's cool. He was like, yeah, I like this building and all, but I missed being in the kindergarten because no one was there. It was just quiet. I could do whatever. It didn't matter. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. It was a good time. I like catching up.
Well, that's nice and wholesome.
That's very nice. Yeah. I think that was just about all I had, really. Other than we'll get to that after Medi's week. Medi, what you got?
Oh, just a lot of bullshit at work.
Sounds about right.
Like, I'm tired.
I feel that.
Same. I'm trying to think. I don't think I slept when I came home from work this morning.
Oh.
Because normally I do. And today, I passed out for 45 minutes in my chair.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Like, why am I yawning so much? I thought I slept. Didn't I sleep? No, not really.
Oh, I feel fucking, let me tell you, Sunday night, I got zero sleep and had to go into work at 6 a.m. because the school was closed, but we still had to work.
Yeah.
I've done that once or twice.
And I was like, well, I mean, guess I'm going to be awake until like at least midnight. And I just stayed up until midnight. And the second I hit the bed, I woke up and it was morning. And I was like, oh, wow. Time travel.
Yep. Isn't it great? Isn't it grand? My own personal denliner.
I actually think I woke up at like 6 in the morning to piss and then walked back into my bedroom and passed out again for like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Nick!
Hello.
Are you recording?
Oh, you finally...
I am recording.
Good.
Oh, good. You finally caught back up with the boat.
I know. I've been swimming for so long. I've been swimming since you guys left Boston.
You fell out at Boston?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I made it, though.
Yeah, you definitely fell out and we didn't push you in.
Did you use any of that soap that we threw overboard, or...
That was...
You don't understand. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't want to set you stink a little bit.
Oh.
Nick, how was your week?
I mean... I worse now.
So what, did like soap get in your eyes or?
Also, yes.
Oh, well, I mean, I knew we should have gotten him the L'Oreal No Cry fucking shampoo.
No tears. I have many.
Instead of all that fucking Head and Shoulders all-in-one shampoo.
Yeah.
No crying in baseball. I'm sorry, Dad.
Oh, man. Yeah, my week was pretty okay till I had to swim from Boston. I tried to set up a dentist appointment, be good. And I got it all set up. I stacked 2 appointments on the same day to be efficient. And then they called me to cancel. They canceled my appointment for me.
Oh,
okay.
Did you charge them a cancellation fee?
I really should have, because they only canceled one of them, so I still had to go in for the other one. But
So
I had
did
to
you
call them first to figure out which of the 2 appointments they canceled.
They didn't even tell you that on the first. Okay.
No, I made my appointments. I got them both signed up, and then I went to bed. I woke up. I got another text message from them that was like, "Your appointment has been canceled," and I had to call and be like, "Hey, which one? When do I need to come in? I don't know which of my appointments I'm still having." And it was not the dentist one, so now I had to reschedule with the fucking dentist. I've been checking. I still have no reply from Cum Dump 25.
It's a damn shame.
I know. I'm thinking if I wow him enough, we can get him on the podcast.
Hell yeah, special guest coming up 25.
No, I refuse.
Oh man.
If you get him on this podcast, he's your fourth member. I am jumping ship.
Oh no.
Hey, don't worry, it'll be for one episode.
It's true.
No, you're keeping him. If he shows up, you're keeping him.
Oh.
I started watching because there was like that break, like anime just started airing again basically yesterday, and it's all really good. But in the break, I started watching Dragon Ball Super because I've decided that taste has no place in my life anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Uh-huh.
So I watched the first two movies, Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F, which were fun. I didn't expect there to be 3D animation, and it holds up in some places, and in some places it does not. Then I watched the show, and it's about what I expected. It's fine background noise.
Yeah, it is indeed a continuation of Dragon Ball.
Yeah. I also sat down because once it stopped airing, I was like, now I'm going to read the Chainsaw Man manga. And I'm not going to talk about spoilers, no worries. But what I will say is, I was like, I'm going to read 10 chapters because I had caught up to where the anime ended. And I was like, I'm just going to sit down and read a little bit. I am now current in Chainsaw Man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I have heard so many people describe that exact same scenario. Where it's like, oh, I'm just going to read like 5 or 10 chapters. I finished the manga in the afternoon.
Yeah, I'm done now. I'm current. It's really fucking good and insane. I can't believe that they ended the anime there. There's so much to happen.
Yeah.
I picked up this game also called Across the Obelisk, and as soon as I got it, I did nothing else for the next 42 hours.
Oh.
It's like, we're all at least passingly familiar with Slay the Spire.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like Slay the Spire, except you control a customizable party of 4 people, each with their own unique decks.
Okay.
And it's also multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
So you can, like, divvy up party members to be controlled by certain people. Also, yes.
You can take his deck in your hand.
Yeah.
Grab his deck and twist it!
Bailiff!
The old deck twist!
But yeah, it's really good. I've unlocked basically all the characters and stuff, so I'm just doing the ascensions of that game now because I am insane. And I met a new cat today because last night I should start there. It was 4 a.m. And I was like, I don't need to sleep. I don't have anything to do till I record the podcast later tonight.
So, you idiot.
Yeah, I stayed up a little longer reading a different manga. I was reading some Awashi, which is another sports manga. And then I went to bed. And then I got woken up a very short amount of time later by my mom saying, hey, we're leaving in 15 minutes. And I was like, what?
Oh.
Because I had forgotten, because this was told to me weeks ago, that we were going to visit my grandma today in Boston because she had flown down from Canada. So we had to drive to Boston, and we hung out, we had lunch, we talked, we tried and failed to complete a 1,000-piece puzzle. Because,
did you give her fun bucks?
What?
Did she give you fun bucks?
She did not. She did not give me any fun bucks.
Man.
Him could have used those to buy his key.
Could have gotten some fucking loonies and toonies.
I could have used some of those loonies and toonies to pay for these fucking keys.
Oh, man. Whenever this episode comes out, I'm going to find out about your guys' weeks.
The rundown is that PM got a new apartment.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
I actually do have some stuff to talk about, but you appeared right before I was going
to.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
No, it's good. I was in the middle of complaining about how tired I was to be an adult.
God, that's so valid. But yeah, I don't know who decided it was a good idea to create a 1,000-piece puzzle that is mostly empty space. And I don't mean blank space, I mean it's an astronaut puzzle.
Oh!
And 3/4 of it is just black pieces of space.
Yeah, that's... my mom's been buying boat puzzles, and it's like, oh, so it's just water and sky.
She knows too much.
She does know too much. Yeah, I was told, like, yeah, we're going to go up there, we're going to get lunch, we're going to leave at 6, and I was like, okay, that means that if traffic is good, I'll get home right before 8, and I can record. And, like, 20 minutes before 6, my grandma was, like, talking to my mom, like, hey, so you're a nurse, I have this weird thing with my foot, can you look at that? So my mom had to go into the trunk of her car and was looking for medical tools to fuck with whatever was going on there. And we just messed around till like 6:40 without actually solving anything before we left.
That's great.
What was better is that as soon as we left, we took a wrong turn and got lost for another 20 minutes.
Oh. Nice.
We finally got back to our town, and my stepdad, who was driving, was like, all right, quick Dunkin' Donuts pit stop.
You were like, I hate this place.
I was like, why? Why would you do this to me? And then I got home, and I was like, okay, now I gotta jump on Discord. Then I was like, no, I must poop.
Were all your former coworkers like, hey, Nick?
No, we didn't go to that
How's
one.
it going?
The one good thing I can say about that trip, though, is that I met a new cat. My aunt has a new cat. Their name is Waffles.
Oh.
And they are very vocal, and I love them.
That's a good cat.
I was gonna say,
kitty right there.
did fucking porch lady? Did porch lady adopt Waffles? But no, it's your
no,
aunt's.
no.
That's
But
good.
she is to the.
Porch
Oh,
lady steal
you
another
reminded
cat.
me. You've reminded me of my excursion into the dark.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I
Excursion
was-
to the dark.
I was just chilling. I was doing some stuff earlier this week, and I got a call from porch lady. And she was saying like, "Hey, I'm not going to be home today. I'm helping my friend move. Can you go out and make sure the cats have food? There's like wet food there. You just need to take it out of the tin and put it in their bowl. Make sure they have water. Blah blah blah." And I'm like, I mean, that's a huge pain in the ass, but I also don't want your cats to starve. So yes. So
No.
I throw on flip flops. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. It's 5 o'clock, so it's already pitch black outside. I open the door. And it is raining, so I have to close the door, go upstairs, get a jacket, go back outside, walk over to where the tarps are up for her little enclosure. And I haven't been out there since I helped set it up, so I didn't actually know what I was looking for. I had to lift up another tarp that she had set up to protect from the rain to find the door, but it's pitch black, so I had to go back inside again, get my phone so I'd have a flashlight, come back outside, go back to the tarps, lift it up, look around with the flashlight, find the zipper to the tent hole that is her door, and then walk inside, and it was like entering tribal cave. Like there's just piles of stuff everywhere. It's pitch black except for my flashlight, and as soon as I walked in, 3 cats just crawled out of various spaces to look at me.
Okay.
I felt like I was here to make an offering, and I did make an offering. I basically crawled around in the dark until I found a lamp and turned it on and got them fed. I gave them some catnip for their trouble.
You made an offering to Bast.
Yes.
The cat god.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds like the fucking berserk hole that Guts falls into.
Yeah, it was very terrifying, very spooky to be in there in the middle of the, I guess, early evening, but pitch black while it's raining. Yeah, in the middle of 5. Yeah, all the cats were just like, "Oh, cool, someone." But also, I had opened the door, so one of them got out, but I just left it open so they could come back in.
Yay.
Okay.
And they got eaten by an owl or whatever the fuck.
No, they're here. I saw them when
like
we
that
left.
last one.
Those 2 are just gone.
Oh,
They hopped the fence and have not been seen since. But the one last cherry on top of how today has gone is I came home, I finished pooping, and I was like, okay, I can sit down, I can join the thing. I went back into my room and realized my cat threw up all over my pillow.
nice. High five, Patches.
I'm just like, dude,
Yeah.
come on.
Good kitty.
So whenever we're done recording, I have to go do laundry.
Oh, rest in fucking peace.
That was my week.
Alright, so just real quick,
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 things. I found a new series that I like.
Yep.
Anime,
It's a manga.
manga? Alright.
Yeah. It's got 5 chapters so far.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's called Fabricant 100.
Okay.
Hang on, let me see if I can pull up some images.
That was a cat.
This one who threw up on my fucking pillow.
Hell yeah, high five. Pat.
I'm ready for
Good
round
kitty.
2.
It's not even patches, it's silver.
Oh, hi, hell yeah, Silver. Good kitty.
Hi-ho, Silver.
Load the image, thank you. Alright, so this was the title image on Shonen Jump's funny app.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was
Okay.
like,
Is it the Higurashi girl?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that looks like the Yumi Neko chick.
Oh, you're
It's
right.
like, oh,
Yumi Neko.
Beatrice.
the little kid, big lady, sharp fingernails, scary eyes.
Right.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure this is fine.
Was it fine?
It's pretty damn good, actually. Do you see how her hand is in shadow and red back there?
I do now.
Yeah, that's not a trick of the shadow.
Hmm.
You see those funny stitched up blue shapes?
Yep.
I sure do.
So you might imagine that the enemies in this are Frankenstein-looking motherfuckers.
I thought they were like her little spirit buddies.
No. I too thought that they were going to be ghosts or something. Fabricant Zero refers to her.
Ah.
Okay.
She is the 100th artificial humanoid that some crazy mad scientist made.
Okay.
And all the other artificial humanoids are just running around killing people to get superior body parts to slap onto themselves.
You're describing the plot of Elden Ring.
Right. I'm literally describing like Elden Ring mixed with is it Black Butler? No, Blackjack. It's Elden Ring mixed with Blackjack.
That's a wild statement you've just made.
You remember that old manga of the fucking doctor traveling town to town?
Yeah.
Because his wife is dead or whatever? It's that.
What does the child have on his hand?
Oh, it's a little pokey thing so he can stab himself and draw his blood.
Why?
Because he's of a family that lives a really long time. And are always in good health, and they don't get sick very well often.
Okay.
So he's got the superior flesh TM.
I see. And he's feeding
So
it to the woman, I suppose.
No. If he cuts himself, all the fabricants can smell his blood and go, smell a really good arm.
That's not great.
I want that. I want that for me. So they come to him, and she kills him.
All right. Yeah, he's bait.
He's bait. And he made a deal with her because she's number 100, where she kills all the other 99, and then when he turns 18, she can have his body.
What?
Because they all want superior flesh, so she's literally just going to, like, take his entire body.
What's in this for him?
Yeah,
he gets to kill all other 99 fabricants who murdered his family.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough, I guess.
And then I'll join them.
Kinda. Join one of them, anyway.
Yeah. That's sad.
And this girl's name?
It's pretty good.
Frankie Stein.
Probably could call her that.
I was going to say, you better not tell me that that's actually what her name is.
It's not actually her name. Her name is just 100.
Oh, okay.
But it's pretty good.
Good.
Like, it's only 5 chapters.
There's only 5 chapters. I might pick it up, honestly.
But the first couple are, because it's at the start of a manga, so they get, like, the 60-page specials. And
True.
Hope it doesn't get the same treatment as Red Hood.
Holy shit, you just reminded me about Red Hood.
Why would you say these words?
What else you got?
Oh, alright. So, you know how I've been having problems uploading to Google Drive and watching YouTube videos and yada, yada, yada?
I sure do.
Well, I got really fed up one day, and while I was trying to figure it out and clean my registry, I just went, fuck it, I'm just gonna reinstall Windows.
Did this help?
Yes. Now I
Nice.
can watch YouTube videos.
Hell yeah.
Is that
If
the
you're
only
asking,
change?
can I upload to Google Drive? No.
Okay.
What
So
the
I spent
fuck?
several hours reinstalling Windows, which, reinstalling Windows is relatively fast because it's Windows. I'm used to it by now.
Uh-huh.
The problem is then all the driver, like, downloads that I had to reinstall everything else,
Mm-hmm.
NVIDIA was like, your firmware is too updated for this software. You have to download the newer version. Okay, that sounds fake, but okay, I'll do that. Oh, can't install the studio drivers right away. You have to install the regular game-ready drivers before you can install the studio driver. What?
Huh.
But
So you just have to, like, get a fresh one off their website, or is that not good enough?
I had to download 3 different fucking driver packages off their website.
Oh, God.
Because the first 2 were like, no. Alright, this one you can,
Oh,
That
Jesus
sounds fun.
Christ. Yeah, right?
The company that made my my drawing tablet has gone out of business,
Oh.
Oh.
so I cannot find the software for it.
That is
gotta exist
unfortunate.
somewhere.
It still works as a monitor, and it does still work as a drawing tablet, but I cannot fuck with it, especially now.
I mean, at least it works mostly.
Yeah, it works like 80%. You know, it'd be nice if I could fix the buttons, but eh. I also discovered that I might be having a hard drive error with my C drive, which is, you know, the one I just reinstalled Windows onto.
That's
Great.
lovely.
So, next paycheck, I'm definitely buying a new hard drive and doing this whole song and dance again. But this time we'll have the
Hooray.
correct drivers downloaded.
Cool.
We hope.
Do you want to use my copying machine?
No, because I'm going to be getting one of those ones that plug directly into the motherboard and have the super fast processing speed.
I mean,
I'm only going to have Windows and Destiny on it and nothing else.
Oh my god.
I was going to say, I pretty much just have a thing you plug the motherboards into and it copies from one to another.
No, you plug
the
the
hard
drives
drive,
in.
rather. Yeah, the hard drive is what I meant.
But this is one of those ones where it's like roughly the size of your thumb, and it slots in under the PCI on the motherboard itself.
Oh,
That sounds
scary.
Like
insane.
you screw it onto your motherboard.
I don't like that. That scares me.
I've never seen that.
They're pretty rad.
It makes me want to pee-pee.
Gross.
Please do not PP on the components.
It's too late.
Oh man.
Oh no.
You got anything else, buddy?
No. Yep.
Guys, I am not loving the smell of cat vomit right now.
I would hope not.
I mean, you could go and put it in a bag or something.
Yeah, like go get a fucking plastic bag and slap that shit in there. What the
It's
fuck's wrong
fine.
with
Just keep it going.
Look. Hello, everybody. This is your captain speaking once again, doing a couple housekeeping things, letting you all know what's going on in the neighborhood. Let's get into it. If you'd like to keep up to date with the podcast, you want to know what's going on with everything, follow us on Twitter at DipShipsPod. You could follow us each individually at The Calamity Carl, at GFPPM, at Metorman, and at Echo Fetish. It's EKKO_fetish. If you have any questions you want to ask us, or any topics you want us to talk about, send them to questions@dipships.boats. Shut the fuck up, phone. I'm recording something. If you have any suggestions for anything, you know, like things you want us to do, send them to suggestions@dipships.boats. If you have anything for dip chips or for a bet or anything, boat facts, anything that you could think of that you want to suggest for us, If you would like to, and if you can afford to, you can support us directly by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod and join at any tier. I keep talking about setting up a YouTube one eventually because I know some people don't like Patreon, and everything is mostly focused on YouTube to a degree. I'm gonna try and set that up maybe this weekend if I have the time and remember. But for now, hey, if you sign up on the Patreon for $1 a month, you get to listen to episodes of DipShips 1 day early. $5 a month is the most value. You get to watch the episodes a day early. You get to watch episodes of DShips, our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series, a day early. You get to watch PM versus Anime. You get a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? It's really good. For $10 a month, I get to shout out your name during this part. And also, you're supposed to also get access to commentary tracks for PMVA. I gotta get those out because it's just rendering out, the raw file to everything. But I'll get on that. Eventually, I'll get off my ass and do more things. Of course, everything gets, everything beneath from every previous tier as well. Don't you ever forget that. If you want to support us at $20 or $50 a month, you can do so if you really want to. Listen. If you want to, if you can afford to, and you really want to, then go for it. If you want to do it for a month, I mean, that's fine too. You can bump down to a lower tier. You still get everything else. But those are pretty much just for suggesting things for PM versus Anime. The $20 is for shorter length anime, and $50 is for a bit longer length. You can check those out. But for now, I need to shout out our $10 and above patrons. Starting with Alatos Diogenes, Bye, Breakdown 707, Bullfrog Jerry, Dr. Perpaka, The Purple Paka, Fire Trooper 113, Generic Jackal is freezing in your car, It's Cougar. My name is Jack Cougar. Thank you. Javier Porksword, Chris Dirt, Lordy Fars. Lythander graciously thanks CPU for the luck. Mr. I Like Spam, Nap. PM's tooth is lost and scared. Ryan Superfan, Scrimbiff. Scrimbiff. I keep saying it normal instead of the way I like to. So, this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome. The Crossing Fate, Vinegar Ultimax, Wimpy the Grizzly Bear, Wabba Wabba, Cyber Dragon Master, even as a beginner Yu-Gi-Oh player, and Zombie Slayer 051, our $20 patron, Mr. Collector, and a $50 patron, Yellow Yondello. Thank you all for the support. It means the world to us. It helps us pay a lot of things, including our editors. So thank you very much for the support and the assistance. And remember, if you can't afford to financially help us, you can just spread the word around. You know, podcast sink or swim based on word of mouth. Share the podcast with anyone who you think would enjoy listening to it. Speaking of people I'd like to thank Vidazen at _VIDAZEN_ on Twitter for our intro song Starbird and additional music, Appetite, Delight, Ride of the Wave, and Seaside. Beautiful person making a new track for something soon that you guys will hopefully get to see very soon. I'd also like to thank Shibuya Gato and Shora Art for our art assets. Shibuya did the logo, Shora did the thumbnail and our avatar and Twitter, and a lot of things. Thank you both so much. And of course, as always, I'd like to thank our wonderful editors, Misha at The Misher and G at Amazing GGG Guy on Twitter for editing. They are fantastic and I love them. Please go help supporting them too. Oh. Don't forget that we're also available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and of course our video version on YouTube. I don't know where you're watching, but I know where you're, or I don't know where you're listening, but I know where you're watching. I fucked that up so bad. Jesus H. Let's just move on. We are on TikTok also. I need to put more things on TikTok. I actually asked Nick, since we're paying Nick, I asked Nick if Nick could go through and cut out some good bits to put up for TikTok. And we'll have little clips for the TikTok that are like edited, you know, with the little text that pops up and everything. So we'll see. Yeah. Don't forget to check out the Millennium Microphone Master Saga, or M3S, The Greatest Mess, on YouTube. It is our sister show, Millennium Microphones, rip off of another Yu-Gi-Oh! Producers series. It's good. Watch it. Also, if you don't watch DipShips, you should watch DipShips. It's the DipShips Humble Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series, or DipShips for short. It is a good, I'm currently on a win streak, and PM sucks a big donkey. We're fucking rolling through it, baby. 2023, brand new year, means brand new stuff, and eventually we're gonna have some brand new stuff. I'm gonna try and get some more merchandise if people really want some merchandise. I really listen. I was doing a stream and we were talking about doing dip flops. I think I mentioned it in this episode. I don't remember, but hey, we mentioned dip flops and I shit my brains out thinking about flip flops that are dipshit branded that are called dip flops, and I think that's funny. I think that'd be very good. We have more new things coming up in the year. We want to try and get some more stuff done and out, but you know, it's kind of hard scheduling all of us together on the same day when a lot of us have work and Nick. So we'll see what happens. But until then, hey, thank you for watching this video and this episode and listening to this episode. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hello. If you're listening to this podcast, then you're either a big fan of boats or a big fan of listening to friends goof off for a few hours. Well then, I have excellent news for you. Yu-Gi-Oh! The show has plenty of boats, and the Millennium Microphone is a podcast where four friends rewatch the show with boats and also goof off for a few hours every other week. It features that Carl guy that you've been listening to here, along with Shora, BioRoxas, and me, Shibuya Gato. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Podbean. We also have a Patreon to see how many seasons people will force us to watch, so go check that out too, at patreon.com/millenniummike. If you don't know how to spell millennium, that's 2 L's, 2 N's, and then an MIC at the end. Or you could just Google us. I guess that works too. See you there.
So everyone, welcome. DipShips would like to proudly present to you all the First Annual Dippy Awards.
Yay!
What are we doing?
I don't know. That's your fucking idea.
What the fuck?
No, it was PM's idea for us to do a Game of the Year thing.
Idea.
Oh,
Okay, so here's
what's
the premise.
The Dippy Awards?
The Dippy Awards, where basically we have two sets of awards. We're going to go all of us, taking turns. We're going to give something the Dip Award, which is like top A class, whatever, whether it's a game, the anime thing that you liked of last year. And then you got the Ship Award, which means ship the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my sight.
I was going to ask if we were going to have different categories for like game and anime and whatever.
I mean, if you want to just make this quick and lump it all into either dip it or ship it,
I think for the first one, we'll just have that, and then we can get more specific.
So,
does it have to be things from the year or just things we've encountered within the year?
Something you encountered within the year.
Okay.
So are you going to start us off, creator?
Sure. I'll start us off. My dip of the year.
Dip of the year.
Now, this was hard for me because I pretty much spent my time the most with three things this year. Last year. It was Legends of Runeterra. It was Pokemon Unite. And it was Vampire Survivors.
All pretty good.
Now, I'm not going to give it to Runeterra because I was playing Runeterra in fucking 2021, I think is when it originally came out. And yeah, it's old news. It does more of the same with some new bits and bobs, but otherwise it's just same old Runeterra. Also, it's League. I refuse to give League any awards.
No, you're correct.
Yeah, I know that you're right.
Yeah.
Now, Unite, Pokemon Unite is just League for babies?
Yeah, also correct.
So I guess I can't give it the award either, so I guess my dip of the year goes to Vampire Survivors.
Which is a very good dip.
Considering I put in like 200 hours into that game, it is fantastic.
It's a really good game to just brain off.
I have brained off so hard playing Vampire Survivors. I have passed out for several hours in my chair whilst playing and still won.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is my dip of the year. My ship of the year.
Ship of the year.
Now I had to go back into my fucking media thread for this one because I completely blocked it out of my memory, and it is so blocked out of my memory that I've forgotten it again. So I need to go back several months into my Twitter to look for my media thread that I never update.
Jesus,
mainly because I never do anything new to put on there. Unless I want to start putting, like, shit I've done for the podcast on there. It's this really fucking shitty video game. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's something to do with a Reaper. It was basically the most, like, boring, repetitive bullshit that I've ever fucking played in my life. Actually, no. No, you know what? I take it back.
Yeah?
That is not my ship of the year. My ship of the year is the fucking asshole that keeps leaving food in my bathroom at work. The motherfucker that leaves half-eaten sandwiches.
May I offer you an egg in this try?
And fucking clementines and eggs in the urinal. Fuck you. You're my ship of the year. Shipping you the fuck out of here.
Damn.
Alright, so now that we know that ships don't have to be video games specifically.
My dip and ship are games. I'll do better next year.
Alright then, Nick. Following my example.
Okay.
Dip of the year.
So my initial dip of the year was going to be kind of a cop-out, because Elden Ring came out this year and it's super fucking good.
Yeah.
But fuck that. Everyone knows Elden Ring is good. My dip of the year is going to be a smaller game called Signalis.
Oh yeah,
That's a good game.
Signalis is a super, super fucking good game. It's reminiscent of, like, the older survival horror entries like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. And it's just like, hey, you want lesbian transhumanism in space? And also everything is fucked? Yeah, kinda.
Yes.
sure.
It's great. It's, like, the only game I've played this year that has really sucked me in, like, atmospherically. Like, Elden Ring was great. It was fun to explore. But the whole time I was like, yeah, I'm playing a Souls game. This is good. When I was playing Signalis, it was weird.
Yeah, this is a Souls game. Yes.
Yeah, it's just more of what I love. I've loved all the Souls games, so I'm super down. And, like, some of the shots you can get by spinning your camera around are gorgeous. But that's about the extent of it for me.
That's fair.
It was really, really good, don't get me wrong. But Signalis
I know, it's just funny to say.
I know. I guess, like, an honorable mention, Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga, also came out this year. And it is, basically, what if Fire Emblem, except each of your units was an army, and you could customize each unit in the army.
Okay.
So, like, each of your little dudes on screen is, like, a set of 3 to 9 dudes that you have chosen and leveled up individually. And they have different strengths and weaknesses, like you can load your squad up with heavy armor dudes and they die to artillery fire and guns. Or you could have a squad of 9 archers, and they'll die to anything, but if they attack first, they will also kill anything. So it's been fun to fuck with that. Good game. It's just Fire Emblem though, so if you don't like Fire Emblem, fuck it. My ship of the year.
Ship of the year.
I'm between two, and the worst part is both of these things that I'm about to say don't play. I've spent at least 20 hours in each. But I think I'm gonna have to give it to Dark Tide because it's just not fucking done. It was like probably the release this year that I was not the most hyped for because I was very excited for Elden Ring. But it just kind of came out of nowhere for me. I had been looking forward to its release, but didn't know exactly when it was. And then I was suddenly graced with the game, and I was like, oh, cool. I can hop in, play more Vermintide, but in space. But it's not. It's worse in almost every conceivable way to Vermintide 2, which is hugely disappointing, and I don't even know if it will be better in the 2 years it took Vermintide 2 to be good. So, we'll see.
You're right, but you shouldn't say it.
I know. It's just disappointing. If I come back to it in several patches and it's good, maybe I will revoke this, but it's real bad right now. And the honorable mention here would be Cardfight Vanguard Dear Days, which I was also excited for, and played even more than Darktide of. But the way that I got my hands on it was pull my collar a little bit. Because God knows I'm not dropping like $80 on the game and then the whatever it was, $80 to $200 of DLC that adds cards into the game.
Yep.
We're not doing that. And even like getting a I still hit points in the game when I was like, yeah, this is all right. If I had paid money for this, I would be furious.
Oh, I bet.
And apparently, if anyone was ever interested in it, the multiplayer is just the worst. If you go in and your opponent quits, even as you're declaring your last attack to win the game, it is a draw with no points rewarded to either side.
Oh,
but if you do this enough times, it soft locks you out of the PvP. It will let you queue up for matchmaking and just never find you a game, and you can't get out of this once you're in it.
Wait, the person who doesn't
the person who quits too many times gets soft locked out of PvP forever.
Well, that's good.
Good?
At least.
Gonna go with good there.
I don't know, it's iffy. Like, I would say good if it was like, alright, you're timed out for like a day or something, but the fact that you can just lose access to multiplayer entirely is wild.
It sucks if you just have like a spotty connection. And
there's that too. Because the game,
sucks.
When I played it, still does like crash frequently also.
Funny.
Yeah, it's
so
like
if you just crash too many times, you're out.
It's like playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and it crashes on the fucking last question.
Oh
Man, imagine that happening to somebody.
Yeah,
Couldn't be me.
Imagine that happening. Yeah, couldn't be me.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
So you're not a millionaire?
No, it turns out I am.
Oh shit!
No, PM got it in round 2.
All right, let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, that is my dip and ship Signalis and Dark Tide.
I have. Oh my god, I have a lot.
I know it was very difficult to like narrow these down, and that's what I was just thinking about games.
I have 4 categories for dip.
Dip of the year.
Oh god, let's go.
That's okay.
I'm gonna try and do them
Overachiever.
quick. First dip for game, Pokemon Violet. Like, Legends Arceus came out this year and it was really good. Pokemon Violet's one of the best games I think I've ever played, despite its issues with performance.
You know how much that pisses me off? Not what you're saying entirely, but just the fact that it is such a good game, despite the fact that everything about it sucks.
Yeah, I know.
Despite the fact that it runs like one shoe without a foot in it.
This is
I
literally
hate how good it is.
This is one of the best stories a Pokemon game has ever fucking had. This is fucking amazing. It's an incredible game, and every Pokemon game after should be like this, except performing better.
Yeah, this, but like better, please.
For anime, I forgot there was so many anime that I watched this year, which is wild. I gotta give a shout out to Kaguya and Bocchi the Rock, because they were just some of the best things I've ever watched. Kaguya is probably one of my top favorite anime, same with Bocchi. They're both really good, but they can't beat out the fucking GOAT, Mob Psycho 100 Season 3.
I knew you were gonna give it to Mob. It's what he deserves.
Literally one of the best pieces of media to ever exist. Mob Psycho is literally peak fiction. Every fucking season is phenomenal, and Season 3 is just like the beautiful little kiss on top that seals it.
I look forward to watching it.
I love this for Mob.
So fucking good. My next one is for movies, which I have to shout out Black Panther Wakanda Forever just because it was really fucking good.
I still haven't seen it.
It was really, like, I did not expect it to be as good as it was. It was fucking incredible. One of the best movies that Marvel has put out for whatever fucking season, whatever they do is for this.
Oh yeah, shit, what do they call it?
What do they call their things?
Fuck, it's not parts. Phase?
Phase,
Phases,
yes.
yeah.
Best movie of this phase, I would say. If like Spider-Verse doesn't count.
This phase are Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
I didn't see that either.
It was a really good movie, but I have to give it to One Piece Film Red.
God damn it, I haven't seen that either.
Cause man, what a great movie for the second best One Piece movie to exist.
What was your first? Was it Stampede?
Z.
Z, that's right.
Film Z is just so fucking good, but Red was phenomenal. I loved watching it. I think about it all the time. I still listen to all the songs. It's really good.
Rate Uda's character design 0 to 10.
What?
Rate Uda's character design 0 to 10.
Rate female Todoroki's character design
100.
Shit, fucking fair enough.
It gave everyone I know brainworms.
It was right to do so.
My last dip category is for YouTube video.
Okay.
Because this was the year that we got the Rainforest Cafe
I was
experience.
just about to say, if you bring up the fucking Rainforest Cafe.
Wait, the Tednificent video?
The Tednificent and Eddie Birdback videos.
Can I just say, I felt personally offended that they went to, like, my childhood mall, went to that Rainforest Cafe and said it was the worst one.
It is the worst
And I'm
one.
like, I have no horse in this race, but also, fuck you.
Yeah, did you see those other ones? It is literally the worst one.
That's so sad.
I know
It's so
it is, because
funny.
I went there, but also, fuck you.
It's so funny. Get fucked. That one gets an honorable shout out, as does the Face Podcast Beanhole.
I always forget you have that button.
What a terrible video. That is absolutely hysterical. But the one that truly takes the cake is Defunct Land's Disney Channel's theme, A History Mystery.
God,
Yeah.
that's really valid.
Yeah.
For me, it would definitely be a toss-up between that one or the Roblox Oof one, released like the same fucking week.
Yeah.
The Roblox Oof one fucking...
one of the best video documentaries to exist on YouTube. Truly, no one ever does it like Defunct Land.
Yeah.
Honestly, like...
Shout out to his, I hope, most popular tweet of, a lot of you were gay on the Garfield Dark Ride.
I considered putting that one in too. And now for the ships. Now for the bad shit.
Ship of the year.
I have two.
Okay.
The first one is Kamen Rider O's 10th Core Medal of Resurrection.
Damn, this must hurt for you.
But there's parts that are really cool.
It does not save it.
Damn.
No.
They took one of my fucking favorite Kamen Riders and fucking shat all over it. Just fucking the worst goddamn thing I've seen in my life. Literally just a middle finger to everyone who likes O's. It's like a bit of fan service, and then it's like, hey, go fuck yourself, by the way. Hey, eat shit, asshole.
But that new form is
I hate that you
cool.
fucking like this, and you can go fuck yourself, is what they said to me.
Damn.
I spit on their fucking graves, you fucking sacks of shit.
They made this just for you, buddy.
And the other dip, or the other ship rather, the other bad one, for video game, Croc, Legend of the Gobos.
That
How
did not
dare
come out
you.
anywhere near this year. This is a childhood game.
He played it last year. He did a death stream of it.
Yes, I did. Why?
I can't believe out of
I would
every
like
game
this
you're
game
hating
so
Croc.
much more if it did not have tank controls.
I mean, that's probably valid.
That combined with, what was it, level 3, the fucking desert world, the most disgusting fucking levels I've ever played in my life. Fucking diarrhea dog shit doo-doo video game.
It's really hurtful.
Absolutely
to be
terrible
at age
fucking
6.
video game. It gave me some good edits though. It gave me some very good edits from my community.
I love that a lot.
There was a lot. There's the Calypso.
Oh no.
Minging.
Oh
He's
god.
minging.
Oh man, yeah. Those were mine.
Really, really fucking good edits.
Maddie?
Well,
Dip of the year.
so my dip, which is the good one.
Correct. Yep.
Right? See, it's really tough, right? To pick one video game that's like the best.
But you're gonna have to go with Croc, Legend of the Gobos.
Damn, you got me. No, so it's kind of a toss-up, like between Dad of Boy 2.
Very good movie.
And I don't want to see Hot Wheels Unleashed, but I gotta say it's also kind of Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Hot Wheels has a game? Like,
Yeah.
a recent game?
Yeah, recent game, and it plays kind of like the old game, and I'm into it.
Huh.
I'm really into it. Like, also, I just got Slime Rancher as a gift. Slime Rancher 2.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic game.
I launched it, and then I went, I'm going to sink 1 billion hours into this, so I can't play any more of this right now. And then I closed it.
I know exactly how that is. That's how it was the first time I booted across the obelisk. I was like, no, there's no way this doesn't eat my life. I need a break.
Yeah. I guess honorable mentions to Gundam Evolution. Network test specifically. Because
Valid.
I'm very bad at the released one for some reason. I bounced off the release hard, but the network test was the best. So yeah, I guess Data Boy.
Fair
Data Boy
enough.
2, very good game. Very good movie.
Mhm.
And then my ship of the year.
Ship of the year.
Alright, so
I'm worried.
again, honorable mention, that whole tire blowout fiasco.
Valid.
Gotta be one of my least favorite genders.
Rubber
Shoutouts
mallet.
to you.
Very funny, though.
My actual ship of the year, gotta be the Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2 PC test.
Okay.
And how I was so excited and how it didn't fucking happen at all.
Yeah, they
preloaded it onto my computer and did it even actually release?
No.
Like nothing. Planned release date soon. Lovely.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You
Glad.
can there was a period of like I believe it was 2 or 3 days where you could boot it up, get to the title screen, hit a button to attempt to connect, and then it would say connection failed because the network test hadn't started.
I remember, yes.
Yeah. And,
I was there with you.
Yeah, no, it just never went
and you
past
were
that.
there. And you were there. And I hate
No, I wasn't.
The network test ended and they were like, hey guys, we fucked it up, we're gonna bring it back, we swearsies. And they did not.
It's because they were too nervous because Evolution's network test was godly.
It's true.
Is that?
I mean, we can't all have 50 categories like you.
All right, well, I mean,
thought about it more.
Yeah, if I knew that that's what we were doing.
no, I just had a lot of things. There was a lot of stuff that happened this year.
There was, and I
Fucking
refuse to
Gold
admit
Member
any of
happened
it.
this year.
Goldmember did not.
It was a thing that
Walk
he
over there and I'm
encountered with last
He encountered
year.
it previously.
Yes, but it made an impact on him last year.
Yeah, it's in my fucking brain again now. Stuck there. Hey, you guys want some questions?
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Assuming we all did the assignment.
What assignment?
Assignment is done.
Yeah.
We'll do it again next year.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our first ever Dippies.
If you disagree, how dare you?
I suppose next time we'll know ahead of time that we're doing categories.
Exactly.
So the Dip Award is just basically a golden duck with a pompadour.
Yes.
Accurate.
Yes.
Correct.
And the Ship Award
Is the toy boat from It.
Oh, I was going to say the urinal egg, but okay.
Oh god.
Urinal egg is really good.
Urinal egg is
all
incredible.
all of the ones we gave Ship to get put onto a little rowboat and sailed out, and then we shoot flaming arrows at it and give it a Viking funeral.
I don't think they deserve a Viking funeral.
Yellow Yondello asks us,
Hello.
akin to a previous question, what's a filler character from an anime filler that you almost wish would be made canon?
Mine was retroactively made canon by a single flash frame in one of the later seasons of Bleach, and that's the Bount arc.
Literally right here, read below if PM's choice is any of the Bounts from Bleach. Why is your choice so bad? They read you like a
based.
fucking book. They read
You
like a
fucking
book.
blue
shit.
pilled.
Holy
You
shit.
fucking blue pilled bitch. Get based, why don't you?
fucking
fucking,
read
like,
you like a
Read your
book.
inputs.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, that's
The
so
speed
funny.
of light is too slow.
Look, I've been on the internet for a long time. People know me.
That's really funny.
Oh.
I don't know, I usually skip fillers. I can't really... Like, the only one I could say is Foxy the Silver Fox, and he's canon.
He is canon.
You know what? I got one.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
But it's not an anime.
Sure.
I really like Yakuza Dead Souls.
I literally forgot about that.
I also
That's the
like
game where it's a
Yakuza
zombie
Dead
apocalypse
Souls.
and Majima's having the time of his life.
That's fair, that's fair.
Ugh.
I can't really think of one. I usually just skip filler.
Right? Like,
Okay. I have one because I remember watching this because someone recommended it to me. Because I was watching the show already because I have bad taste. Mecha Naruto.
I do not remember there being a robot Naruto.
That's okay.
What?
I was thinking about the arc where, like, Choji's favorite chip is discontinued, and they go on an adventure to find out why the factory shut down. And I was like, there's no characters from that. Just like there are no characters from Yakuza Dead Souls.
That's true. I have 2 questions from Wobkey.
Okay.
What's up, Wob?
First off, they say happy belated birthday, Nick.
Oh, thank you.
May your Yu-Gi-Oh cards remain never robbed. So their first question is, this is an older one that I forgot to get to. What's your favorite item from the Rainforest Cafe? Or if you haven't gone to one, what is your most anticipated item when you eventually take up the Rainforest Cafe pilgrimage?
So, okay, when they say item, do they mean the collectible cups or like a food item?
A food item.
I assume a food item.
What the fuck are they
Safari
called?
fries, right? It's gotta be the safari fries.
I was just thinking, I keep thinking jungle fries, but it's safari fries.
Yeah, it gotta be the safari fries. Everyone loves safari fries.
I went to look up their menu. We're wild about our new menu.
If the new menu doesn't have safari fries, it is fries. It is a farce.
Open your eyes for the Safari 5.
I have not been to one in like 15 years.
But if you were able to.
But the good news is, PM, you can go to the one on the one side of the Niagara Falls, and then you can cross the border.
So true.
Whatever the strongest drink on their menu is, just for me to be able to stomach the experience.
Damn.
Well, we're gonna go, and you're gonna end up loving whatever you get there, and it's gonna be really funny.
We found the Eddie of the group.
I don't know. Let's go with Iggy's Piggy Sandwich. That sounds fun.
Please, read off what is on Iggy's Piggy Sandwich.
As soon as the website allows me to read again, because it made all of the text all sorts of fucked up.
Oh, God.
It's terrifying.
They want you to know what you're getting into.
See. It is a slow-cooked Cuban-style pork, sliced ham, Swiss cheese, pickles, and Creole mustard.
Huh.
Just take off the pickles, we're fine.
Honestly, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
Like I said, their strongest drink and some chicken-based meal. That's all I want.
Want some fried chicken?
Is that a real thing you just said?
Yeah, actually.
Fuck it, sure.
How about some Mojo Bones?
I refuse to eat Mojo's bones. I don't know where his bones have been.
Oh my God.
I don't want the Mojo
what
bones.
about you, Medi?
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, I already said Safari.
Oh, just Safari fries? Okay.
Well, tasty.
I mean, shit, they are pretty tasty. Wobkey's other one. What is a piece of media you like to show your friends when they're drunk and or high?
Okay, this is kind of a gimme. Actually, maybe not. I really like showing people daily lives of high school boys. Listen,
Concerns.
It's like Nichijou, but not.
No, I know, but also, like, out of context,
I know. That's why the context is important. The opening goes hard for no reason, and the show's very fucking funny.
I like to show them basically what I like to watch when I'm really fucking high. I'll go ahead and link it in Podcast General.
What?
It's just a bunch of people farting after having a colonoscopy.
Oh my God.
It's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen in my life. It's just 13 minutes of people drugged out. It's just 13, almost 14 minutes of people drugged out of their fucking mind, just shitting themselves all over the bed.
Oh my God.
It's not actual shit. It's just like air pressure coming out of them because of the colonoscopy. It's fucking hilarious.
I honestly think mine now is probably going to be the Rainforest Cafe video.
Honestly, it's very strong. A lot of his videos would be good for that, though, like a Halloween puppy.
Yeah, or fucking Ted's video of him eating a very strong gummy worm edible and getting so fucking high he couldn't exist.
Oh, the 10,000 milligram gummy worm.
Whatever the fuck that was, yeah.
Oh, no.
The one that KZ ate and fucking died?
I don't think it's the same one KZ got.
Rest in gummies, KZ.
The accidental 400 milligram edible.
How is it accidental?
He thought it was regular Nerds rope.
Oh, no.
It was not.
Oh,
They're like,
no.
Ted, did you eat the whole thing? He's like, yeah, it's a Nerds rope. And they're like, no, it's not. And he went, uh-oh.
Oh my God. I gotta watch that later.
Very funny.
Oh.
What have you made? What
Yes.
have you?
What of me?
What is your video of choice?
Damn. Damn. Oh no.
Yes, panic. We've got them in a corner now.
I don't know, honestly. Like, I want to say the Defunct Land fucking Disney Channel. No.
That's fair.
To show people while they're high as shit.
Yeah.
Or drunk.
Alright, so I don't remember how to say the fucking guy's name. It's like Giuliani Morgaku or something. Hang on.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
The
Johnny.
Columbo guy.
Yeah.
His fucking video.
The Columbo
Those are all
guy
very
has
good.
YouTube videos?
Of Columbo twerking.
Oh. Okay.
And of course, fucking, Google's not loading right now. So I can't get the fucking video of,
It's Gianni Montenegro or whatever his name is. Something like that. Was it Gianni... Montesano? Is that it? No.
Right?
I don't know. Something like that. Anyway.
You'll get there.
Dracus/Caliban asks, Happy New Year to my favorite podcast called DipShips.
Thank you.
As we, being in the new year...
Now you made it real.
Right? Very
I think it's important that we get down to brass tacks and ask the real questions that people want to know. PM,
boy.
how much money would it cost for you to Ouija board?
Ooh.
Oh, you can't afford it. You cannot afford it. I refuse to fuck with it. And here's the thing: I don't believe in ghosts, but I will not fuck with a Ouija board whatsoever.
Is it because of the things other than ghosts they are known to attract?
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Like, just because I don't believe in like ghosts and spirits and that shit doesn't mean I'm not aware of everything else that exists.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, the only way that you'll ever see me fucking with a Ouija board is first off, let me give you a price,
Okay.
so you can work towards that goal. Let's say a flat 10 million to start off with. And then, in order for me to actually be there and fucking with it, with my 10 million in my pocket, I need the Winchesters. I need Luigi and his fucking Suckomatic, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
I need Scooby Doo and the Mystery Gang.
That's
Men in Black, the Ghostbusters. I need the whole crew with me. Constantine.
Holy shit.
Everybody needs to be there with me for me to fuck with that Ouija board.
Wow, you're a baby.
Yep.
What a loser.
Yep.
Your Messi Trev asks us, do you have any anime movies that you wish was expanded into its own arc?
Revenge of Cooler.
That's a really good one.
The Cooler movies in general.
Their example was they want to see a full arc with Z from One Piece. And yeah, I agree.
I would also like that, but I have to
I
go
would
with
like to
something
see
different.
Zed in a full thing. I love that man.
Shit. Now I'm blanking on every anime movie I've ever seen.
Right?
Especially because most of the ones that I'm thinking of were actually made into their own arcs. Fuck. You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm going with something that I wouldn't normally, just because it's the one thing I can think of that didn't get its own arc. We're going with Inazuma 11's crossover movie with Donball Senki Double.
Okay. Those were words you said.
Yeah. It's a soccer
Most of
anime
which
mixed
I
with like
hated.
a sports little build anime.
No, I know what Inazuma 11 is. Don't you worry.
Oh, I know you know. But Donball Senki's like mini building, and then they came to life and fought with superpowers.
Okay, to collaborate with Nick's sports anime, I will say the Kuroko's basketball movie.
Were those good?
The one that I watched with KZ fucking years ago was fucking hilarious and fantastic. I enjoyed it immensely.
I like the series. I did not watch the movies. I might.
Maddie?
I don't have anything for this.
This is a rough one. If you
movie
don't,
that got turned into an arc. This is a very specific.
like
thing.
one that you would like
It
to
is
become
pretty
an arc.
specific.
It's like I had a lot that I liked, but
Then we can
a lot of
move on
other
if you
people
have
did
nothing.
too.
Yeah, I mean, like an anime movie that I want to become an arc. I don't really like. I haven't watched any feature-length anime movies in a long time. Like
Cars 2.
Cars 2.
Yes, you know what? You're right. No, our Lord and Savior Shrek needs a whole show.
I think
he has one.
I think he did.
No.
What?
No,
No?
Show.
I don't think he did.
I thought he had like a Netflix series.
Well, I couldn't tell you.
Me neither, honestly.
Allie asks, head empty, no questions, only duck.
Correct. Post
Wishing
this
all a
stuff.
great 2023. Actually,
Oh.
what's something Duck, the face of DipShips, would say?
Life's not all it's quacked up to
Something
be.
I said.
Yeah, that's it. Or was it something I said?
All good options.
You really quack me up.
If in the next several weeks,
He would
PM.
say, "Don't patronize me, sir.
Damn.
You're really ruffling my feathers.
Please, I have a job and 3 kids. Don't act like this."
My middle name's Fauntleroy.
Damn it, you be.
Duck Fauntleroy Donald.
No,
God
it's
damn it.
Duck Fauntleroy Duck.
Ah.
Shit, you're right. Sensei asks, since PM is so skilled at finding bizarre stuff in his bathrooms, what's the weirdest thing everyone else has found?
This is an ominous question.
Now, this can go across any bathroom you've ever been to in your life. Let's broaden it a little bit more.
Okay. I once went into a public bathroom and I was just in there to pee, you know? So I went out to the urinal and I got ready to do my thing, and the person behind me just, like, in a stall, screamed,
Okay.
and there was an explosive fart.
Ah, okay.
I've been there, buddy.
And this man was fighting for his life in that stall. It spooked me so much that I could no longer pee. I got jump scared by his scream and subsequent shart.
Which is weird because normally when you get scared, you would want to pee even more.
It's true.
Usually involuntarily.
No, it dried me right up. But yeah, usually if I go in there, it's nothing. Or like if it's my own bathroom at home, at worst, I will enter and directly to my left on the counter there is a cat, and they just look at me like I know what you're here to do. So that's
What's
it.
the worst thing I found in a bathroom?
I have no home level bathroom stories.
I think I found 2 furries fucking once in a bathroom.
Just once?
Sometimes you get to avoid it at conventions, but...
Yeah, conventions, more than once. The worst thing found in a bathroom.
Rock bottom.
Yeah. There was that time that I woke up with my head in a toilet and I'd thrown up all over everything.
I think that counts.
Yeah, that counts.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I never got a cleaning charge for that because they were doing construction anyway.
Holy shit.
Yeah, don't you worry. I remember that because that's another one where I walked into the bathroom and I went, why does it smell like vomit? And, oh, God. Oh, the toilet,
like,
the fucking tub is just filled with vomit.
Yeah. Like, more than I think I vomited more than my body mass. Like,
Jesus.
Like, it was some exorcist shit.
That was a lot.
Terrifying.
Stunk to high heaven.
The best thing I ever found in a bathroom
Blow.
Urinal
was
egg.
a sheep.
I'm sorry?
The what?
A sheep.
Oh, okay.
You know the Settlers of Catan card? Sheep? It was a sheep.
Ah,
nice.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did you just refer to the real-life extant animal as the Settlers of Catan card? Sheep?
No.
Yeah.
I'm referring to the Settlers of Catan card.
So you found a playing card in the bathroom?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I found several Settlers of Catan sheeps
Okay.
in the bathrooms at MagFest.
You found a herd?
Yes. And I went, someone is doing this intentionally. This is very funny. My sheep now.
God damn it.
Oh, let's do one more. Alatos asks, as this is the first podcast of the new year, what are all of your goals for the year, either as a content creator or in your personal lives?
Well, my one goal so far was to not be homeless, and I've achieved it.
Let's go.
Nice,
now you can blow off the rest of the year.
As for my next goals, I am in desperate need of a new computer. I wanna save up for that, and I want to grow my funny little podcast.
Hell yeah.
That's fair.
You're a funny little podcast.
I think I want to start streaming again.
Oh,
I kind of miss doing stuff, you know?
I also want to do that.
You can get started on doing stuff by editing that episode of Party Boat that still needs to be done for Duck Time. That hasn't come out in 11 months.
There's so much shade.
Damn.
It's all deserved though.
We
recorded that fucking months ago.
At any point, slapped me in the back of the head recently and been like, hey, that episode.
Yeah, and it's definitely also on me because I sort of forgot about it.
Yeah. But, yeah, doing stuff again. I gotta get back in the swing of doing stuff like editing videos, making videos. I kind of want to stream.
That's fair.
I miss making content that's, you know, has slight production value.
Yeah, fair.
Not that this doesn't, but...
I was going to say, don't fucking throw shit at Misha. Misha does a great job.
They do.
Yeah, but...
Better than I did.
Way better than you did.
Way better than I did.
Damn.
Yeah, you know, it's like, it'd be me doing it, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get it.
I want to return to streaming to do one of two things.
Mm-hmm.
Do random nuzlocks of random fucking ROM hacks and other bullshit. And 2, reaction. I want to be a React Andy. Because for some reason, over the decade plus of me being on the internet, people like to watch me watch shit. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll watch shit.
Yeah, fair enough, dude.
I need you reacting to fucking Weekly Jam when it comes back. I need that so bad.
Bro, I literally... I can feel the AIDS permeating in my loins whenever I see Alto do anything Yu-Gi-Oh! Related.
Damn.
My current goals are lose some weight, create more stuff. I have a lot of ideas for a lot of things, especially some live action stuff that me and Medi could probably do. I want to learn guitar because I've had a guitar sitting in my closet for God knows how many fucking years now. Doing nothing.
Start our band.
We can start our band. It's a lot that we can do.
Fair.
I just want to put out more content. I want to stream more and make more things. It's difficult to do with a job that has you away at the times when most people are usually home, but, you know.
And sucks your soul.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
It sucks it right out like a succubus.
God, I wish it was sucking like a succubus. Instead of, like, depression.
Nick, what about you?
So I'm also going to be
great,
trying
Nick.
to, okay.
Continue.
No, it's fine. 2023's over.
Nick, continue.
I'm also going to be trying to lose some weight. About halfway through 2022, I started exercising, like, in earnest.
Before you showed up, I'm the thinnest one here, 'cause Nick's not here.
Yeah, I think I work out, like, about an hour and a half, not every day, like, per week. And I can do more than that since I'm not fucking working. But also, I would like to be working. But also, if I get, like, a minimum wage service job, I'll kill myself. So I'm probably going to be trying to pick up, like, video editing of my own, etc.
Oh.
Hey, we have this series called Party Boat. If you're interested.
I picked up Vegas. I did some stuff here and there, but I have no idea how networking works or how I would find work doing that. So I just haven't.
God, I feel that.
Right? Like, I have these, like, still kind of basic, I'm learning skills at video editing, and I'm like, okay, I would like to get better working on other things. Where do I find other things?
I feel that's so fucking hard. You don't know how many positions I've put in for editing places, and I've heard nothing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and work out more, gonna try and fucking dip my feet into video editing as an actual profession. That's most of it. I could say streaming like you guys, but I tried it and it was fine, but it's definitely not for me. I don't have the mental health to keep a consistent schedule, so fuck that.
Understandable.
Yeah, that's the other problem. That's the other problem with it, yeah.
All right, that is our questions. I didn't say it at the start, but reminder, if you want to send in questions, you can send them to questions@dipships.boats or tweet them at us. Respond to the tweet, put out almost every Sunday. We have a good amount right now, so we might not put that tweet out for a while, but you can email them, you can tweet them at us, and they'll be saved.
I like to quickly point out that, wow, I'm the only motherfucker that said put their heart and their soul in this podcast, huh?
I didn't want to say it after you did, because it would feel like I was copying.
Who cares? If it's honest, then yeah.
Like, this
it's just sort of a given. Like
this podcast.
I'm not gonna try and fucking content creation includes this podcast.
Not to say it as a joke or anything. Like, this is 100% serious. Of all of last year, probably like the favorite thing that I did, and also simultaneously the most productive, was to be here and doing this thing with you guys. So I would love to keep doing that.
What are you, fucking gay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same, yeah.
No.
Gross.
He's a normie! Kill him!
Straight!
I hate that.
Mr. Electric, strangle his balls!
I hate that I'm the token het.
You are the token head.
Hey, do you guys want a boat fact?
Yeah!
Lay it on me, Captain.
New Year boat fact.
Let me tell you all about The World.
Go on.
The MS of The World is a private residential cruise ship operated like a condominium complex.
Holy shit.
With large apartments that can be purchased.
Wow.
It currently has 100, or as far as I can see here, it has 165 residencies from more than 45 countries that can live either full-time or part-time throughout the year on this ship.
That actually sounds like a variation on hell. Like...
Well, you don't want to live on a really big boat with a whole bunch of people from around the world?
Maybe
living on a cruise ship in cruise ship conditions constantly?
I don't know. Like, if I wasn't so attached to the internet, I'd probably be fine with that.
I mean, I'm assuming they have satellite internet.
Yeah, but satellite internet is bad, I think.
I would dig it for like a week and a half, and then just jump off the side of the boat.
Maybe if it's like bigger than a cruise ship room, maybe if like they expanded the rooms to be like apartment size.
Well, it says condominium, so I assume but your standard size condominium.
Look at that picture. And look at how many fucking divided balconies there are. Those are like cruise ship sized rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be multiple floors.
Who knows? We don't live there.
Sounds like a nice place to go visit, maybe for a cruise, but I don't think I'd want to live there.
Is there a price on these bad boys?
Not that I can see.
If you have to ask, you cannot afford it.
Damn.
That's the world.
I mean, that's probably true.
Let's see.
Because I was gonna say, like,
oh my good gravy god!
Oh, no.
Suites cost USD 12 to 13 million.
What?
As I just said, if you have to ask
for a room,
you can rent some of them for between $550 studio and $20,000 for suite rentals.
Jesus
okay,
Christ.
well, I guess we have our new Patreon goal.
We
Get us
record
on
this
this
on
boat.
fucking satellite internet.
That sucks doo-doo. Thank
Yeah,
you all for listening to this episode of DipShips, the Legitimate Boating Podcast. Remember that you can find us on Twitter at DipShipsPod. And if you would like to support us directly, you can do so by going to patreon.com/DipShipsPod. And if you cannot afford to, financially support us, remember the podcast sink or swim based on word of mouth. So share this podcast around with anyone who you think would like it.
Yeah, if you know anybody that wants to fuck that rabbit like me, share this podcast with them.
I honestly forgot you were talking about Mirko and thought you were talking about vanilla.
I thought he was talking about Lola
When
Bunny.
did we talk about vanilla at all? What? No.
like, vanilla,
Sorry,
like,
I kind of just have
Cream the rabbit's mother, Vanilla. She's attractive and is the size of an average human mother.
her on the mind.
No, thank you.
And the podcast. Like, I mean, for good. This is the finale. This is it.
No.
I agree with this.
No.
Oh, God.
Thank you all for listening. We'll see you all in the nautical mile.
Bye.